Buddy, so I'm going to do a video for you guys. Basically, I'm going to give you guys a free alert. I'm going to talk about the trade that I'm going to take. I'm going to break down, hopefully find you guys some entries. We're going to do a little bit of analysis here. So right now I'm looking at AUS200. If you guys have the right broker, what I tell my students is to use JAFX. The reason why I tell them to use JAFX is because we have a wide variety of financial instruments we can go ahead and trade. Indices, cryptos, exotics, commodities, and so on. Currencies as well. And I'm going to go ahead and help you guys find out a long-term trade on Australian dollar. They're basically the indice. So AUS200, AUX, AUD is the CFD name. So we are going to go ahead. If you were looking at this chart, would you be able to understand what's going on? You probably wouldn't. So I use ICHIMOKU. I teach all of my students how to use ICHIMOKU. That's pretty much the only thing we use to trade. And when we're using this, this is such a powerful tool. This chart, this indicator is basically at first glance. The first 3 to 5 seconds you look at the chart, you should be able to have a full analysis already written up in your head. So what we're looking at right now is obviously the whole trend is bullish. And what we're looking at is price had, when the US stock market pulled back about 12%, all other markets pulled back with it. So we go and take a price range. We can see right here it pulled back about 8% and it didn't pull back 12% like the NASDAQ. But we missed this buy right here. So right now we're sitting on this correction. And the correction is happening on the 26-day and the 90-day moving average. What I would not do is this. I would not be buying and I would not be selling right here, because if I'm selling right here, my stop loss has to be pretty high. If I'm buying right here, my stop loss has to be right beneath the 26-day moving average. So right now, there is no setup. If there is no setup, there is absolutely no trade. So let's go ahead and get down to biz on this. What we're looking at right here is we do not have a valid ICHIMOKU breakout. For those of you guys who haven't seen my most recent video on how to spot an ICHIMOKU breakout, I highly suggest you guys go to my YouTube channel and look for my ICHIMOKU breakout strategy. This is going to help you guys out a lot. But I don't want to go ahead and waste time here. We're going to get to the charts. So this is going to be invalid. And because this is going to be invalid, and there's not a lot of volume going on right here, I would expect Australian AUS200 to pull back. So where would I expect it to pull back to? For me personally, if it does not pull back to this level, then I would not go ahead and I would not place a buy. The reason is because, like I said, I don't want my stop loss too big. If I'm looking to go ahead and enter this trade, I'm going to take a trade at a moving average, one of these clouds, or I'm going to take it at a support and resistance. So I'm going to wait for price to pull back to the 26-day moving average. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty simple as well. If price doesn't break beneath here, then what I'll go ahead and do is look for price to break this previous high. I already know when price comes back to this all-time high right here, if it breaks that, we're going to have a breakout. Now, do I want to wait that long? No. I want to be able to wait, and I want to be able to catch something. Right now, it's not really telling us much. There's not a lot of volume going on right now, so we'd have to wait for some volume, and we'd have to get some momentum. Without momentum, there is no trade. So the way I'm going to place this is I'm going to wait for a pullback to one of these moving averages, then I'm going to go ahead and buy. That's pretty much the entire trade. And when we're looking to take this trade, I'm looking to hold this for, typically when I hold trade, it's minimum of 3 months. Indices, if I can get a really, really good entry, I mean, look at this. On the monthly chart, I missed out on this. It's totally fine, because right now, we're looking at this. We're pretty much sitting on a doji. Right now, it's indecisive. So if we can get a pullback down to here, 9-day, and go back up, that'll be really nice, especially with this disequilibrium right here. That can help us out as well. So this is going to be a long trade you're going to be having in your portfolio for at least 8 months or so.